very first thing that I think of is how to balance those colors that I use. So even though there appears to be a disorder within or on the canvas, they really fit together more like puzzle pieces. So your eyes can look at it. Your eyes aren't wanting to turn away from it because it's too messy for you to be focused on. Hopefully, my goal at least is that you're able to, look at it for a little bit longer.
Right on.
And that's what I really, really strive for, because I feel that if people will spend time looking at a painting, that they'll appreciate it more.
And you said that you were doing research on your own time to figure that out?
Yeah, I do a lot of reading from famous painters, like the Jackson Pollock scheme with what he did with his paintings, or how Picasso would like to balance his colors, especially with his blue period and rose period. Those colors are just have a certain chemistry to them that they just kind of melt with your eyes. It's very easy and appealing to look at. And so I really take inspiration from how they worked with their colors.
It's really cool. Like, you don't have the formal training, but
No.
you have the ambition to train yourself, which is definitely necessary.
Yeah, I found it has to be. I've certainly done paintings where I've said, all right, I don't have anything in mind, I'm just going to paint and see where that goes. And I know a few artists who that's how they do all of their work, and their work is excellent. I mean, I wish my paintings could look like some of the stuff that they do, and they just thought of it, and it's just this big, beautiful masterpiece in my eyes. I tried it, and I can't do it. It looks absolutely horrible. It looks like a complete mess, and I don't do anything with those paintings. I just tuck them away and hide them and hope that they disappear. So I'm the type of person that needs to think about what I'm doing, or it's not going to work at all.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this one up. We can talk about this a little bit too.
Yeah, so what I wanted to do here was take lighter colors that would balance, and then to have figures that look more like a children's storybook, but to add more adult themes, such as censorship.
Yeah, you got
to
the
these
censorship
pictures.
crossed out. And it says, express whatever we want, frame of our dreams.
Yeah, so, and the purpose of this is that censorship is a really passionate topic for me. And so I wanted to have something kind of moving, like these characters have some sort of motion with them, and more of a deathly figure here imposing censorship onto us wanting to express ourselves. That's a really important ideology of mine, is that we should be able to speak our mind and not have to worry about being censored in any way. And I painted this, probably about a month before the Charlie Hebdo attack in Paris.
Okay.
So then, one of the first things I thought of after that attack was the censorship painting that I had done, was because that's what that attack was, formulated off of, was offending people. And so what I did was I did a follow-up censorship painting with that has to do with the Charlie Hebdo attack and censorship, and I can grab that for you. And so then this is the follow-up. What I did here was I took, this is an article out of the New York Times, so this is a good newspaper. I'm a little lukewarm about what they decide to publish or not, but it was a great article on the Charlie Hebdo attack, so I cut out a piece of that article and I put it onto a canvas. And then what I tried to show here was a distressed face, an arrow for the violence. This is the number 7 backwards, because 7 is supposed to be a lucky number, so I portrayed it backwards, and then have a home in the corner here for homes that had been just completely broken and destroyed because cartoonists were doing their job.
Rad. Wow.
And this one really, that attack really hit home for me in a way, because I was just in Paris in November, and the attack happened shortly after that. So it was weird seeing that on the news because I was, you know, just right, I was like right in that area on vacation.
Man. What do you consider your art style?
So whenever someone asks me that, in order to avoid a conversation, I just say, oh, it's abstract. That big blanketed term,
right.
Abstract. And I say that because I really don't want to be pinned down to any one particular style. As the paintings that we have shown already, they're all pretty different from one another. And that's really something that I try. One thing that I really focus on with my art is to break down as many rules as possible. If I want to paint with the other end of my paintbrush, I'm going to do that. Just because I really try to erase all formalities and all preconceived notions of what painting is supposed to be. So so when someone asks me, I just say it's abstract.
Abstract.
Yeah. That's just because, you know, they don't want to hear the full conversation on what I do.
Yeah. It's an easy way out of
it. And then they shrug their shoulders and say, oh, that's awesome. And then, you know, they might ask to see my work or...
Right on.
But people like labels, and I don't blame them. I mean, we need labels for aspects of life, but so that's where I hold off at.
I was interviewing an artist a couple days ago, and he said the word naive art, like almost childlike.
Yeah.
And I see that in yours as well, and
yeah,
I see a lot of it in Portland, but I'm so drawn to it, and I think that there is a massive crowd that is drawn to it, and I mean that's sweet.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not afraid to do something very simplistic. If I think that something will give off a particular emotion or make someone feel a certain way, and it just so happens that the object I'm painting is very simple, almost like an outline as the one you just saw there, then I'm not afraid to do it. So long as someone can feel some sort of emotion and are able to look at it and hopefully like it.
Right on. Where do you want your art to take you? Is this something that you want to stay as like a hobby, or would you like to start showing in galleries? And
yeah, so every artist's goal is to be able to fully live off of their work. So of course I would like that. Is the way how I look at it is, so long as I'm progressing and my work is getting better and people are still having an interest in wanting my artwork, then I'm fine, then I'm pretty content. I would really like to end up in galleries, of course, especially some of the amazing galleries in Portland. I think my next goal is to be able to showcase in some of those.
I would love to introduce you to Chris Haberman, because I think that he'd really enjoy your art. And
I would love that.
At the People's Art Gallery, they're always looking for new artists, and they ask for volunteers as well down there. So if you ever, I mean, I can't set up like you volunteering there, but I can get you talking to the people that.
Yeah, I would absolutely love that.
That'd be really rad.
Yeah.
Where was I going with that? I don't know. We're having a gallery. I talked to you a little bit about this.
That's right.
There's one coming up on February 27th, which is the second gallery that we've held. 4th effing Friday. I'd love to see everybody there. There's going to be live music, painting on the walls, free food, free booze. My puppy's there, so there's not really a whole lot of reasons for you to not be there. But you are invited to show at March's 4th effing Friday. It'll be March 27th. Once again, music, food, booze, lots of artists.
I will
Right
definitely
on.
be there.
And we're asking all of the artists to donate a small piece. So if you come in and you donate $5 or more to 4th Effin' Friday and the Art Life video blog, you get a chance to win art from all of the artists that donate. The first one, we didn't have enough donations, so everybody that got the raffle ticket ended up going home with 2 pieces of art, which is really crazy.
Everyone won.
Yeah, everyone won twice. So yeah, really hope to see everybody there. So that'll be an opportunity for you to show in a little underground gallery to start.
Absolutely.
Um,
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Very Portland. A very Portland thing.
Trying to fit in, I guess. Do you have any last thoughts, comments, questions, concerns?
Yeah, you know, I just want to say thank you for coming on out here.
Not a problem,
I mean,
man.
It was an awesome interview.
A pleasure, and he bought me a Subway sandwich, which I'm really excited to get down on. I don't even... Yeah.
Have to fill our appetites.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, sir.
Thank you.
Alex, everybody. What was your last name?
LaFollette. Don't even bother trying to spell it.
Okay. Alex LaF3.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
That is it.
ALEXLAF3. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, you guys.